Hello everybody, I'm David, one of the speech and language therapists at Stephen Hawking School. Today I'm going to explain what is core vocabulary and why and how core vocabulary boards are a useful tool to use in your communication appointments with children with significant communication needs. So first of all, what is core vocabulary? Well, research tells us that 80% of the words that we say come from a core bank of about 350 words. And these are words we use all the time in different situations to talk about lots of different things. So words like I, go, want, this, that, like. The other 20% of what we say tends to be made up of fringe words, so topic-specific vocabulary, words like horse, cloud, tomato, computer. Research also shows that 96% of what a typically developing 2 to 3 year old says is comprised of just 26 words. So if we can give our children access to just a small number of words, we're helping them to understand and express an awful lot. So let's have a think about who can use a core vocabulary board. I'm just going to get an example up right now. Here is an example of a core vocabulary board. So any child who can see can use a core board. Using core language is a flexible approach that can be used with most children as part of a total communication approach. So thinking about still using things like your gestures and signs and words and any other picture symbols you might be using with children. It's not a disability specific approach. As I said, it's something that can help children, all sorts of children, to develop their vocabulary, especially younger children. But it is something that we tend to use a lot in special schools. This example that I've got up right now is just one example of a core board. They can look a little bit different to this. Sometimes they have different symbols, they might have slightly different words, they might have more words in this one or fewer words in this one, but generally they tend to look a bit like this. So the most important thing when you've got your core board out is to do lots of modeling to the child. Try and keep things interesting, try and maintain their interest. It's worth doing lots of pausing as well, so give them some time to respond. Let them explore the board, and any sort of attempts they make to use the board, treat it as deliberate, just follow what they're doing. Even if it might not be deliberate, we need them to learn that their action has a consequence. Try and think about what language level the child might be at. Do you want to use just one word at a time, or do you want to try and link more than one word together? And you can come and speak to us, the speech and language therapist, as well, if you might need a bit of advice on that. Try and do lots of commenting on what the child is doing, what you're doing. So when they come into your appointment, you can say, oh, I really like your shirt. So lots of commenting as you go on. So a little example now of how you might use a core board. So say you're an OT and you're attempting to get a child to trial a couple different chairs. Maybe you've got a rep with you as well. You can say to the child when they're about to be hoisted, okay, you're going to go up now. 3, 2, 1, go. And you'll point to the symbol that says go. When they get hoisted up, you'll say, okay, stop. 3, 2, 1, go. And you'll give them a bit more information about what is about to happen to them. You might say, again, we're going to do that again now, when they're about to try the other chair as well. And 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. 3, 2, 1, go. Giving them lots of input. And then when you're finished, we can say, we're finished. You might want to sign finished as well at the same time. So what's really important is that you do lots and lots of modeling. I can't reiterate that enough. And to give the child lots of opportunities to see their core board and to be able to experiment with it themselves as well. If you have any questions about using a core board, please come and speak to one of the speech and language therapists or email us. Do check your inboxes as well. We will be forwarding some copies of some core boards that we use as well that you can use in your appointments. Hopefully it will make your appointments easier because the child will then have a communication method to be able to understand more of what is happening to them and to be able to express as well when they might not otherwise be able to. Okay, thank you very much.